things off here with Rui-Kao. Boom, there you go. Looks like the antes just went up. Of course, people coming back from a break. Rui-Kao here, 27 antes, Queen Jack, and there we go. So effectively, every one of these bullets is worth $20,000.
It's okay. I'm gonna make trips on the flop. Jack trips.
Jack tricks not possible. Jack tricks possible.
It's bad news.
It's gone.
Okay.
No quad.
Just sing a paragraph. No. Ayah. Jack a spade.
Jack of spades is a very fair call. Oh.
No, this one. Oh, that's a mini chop. Okay, 7-10, fair. Now you want to go king, right? Please. A king. Two pair. Two prefer.
They chop it up. Two pair ace kicker. And here you see immediately how fast this action is going to be. Kind of the action always slows down a little bit in the tournament. Pay jumps become very important. You don't have any bullets behind.
So this is event number 2, double the buy-in. And new faces, so it's going to be a bigger tournament, I imagine.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Isn't that True Teller?
Yeah, True Teller, one of my favorite players.
Wow. That guy is such a boss.
Yeah, this guy has a couple 100,000 of my money.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to say, so does the rest of the world, but that's actually a very large amount.
Yeah,
so
if a lot of people have that, I would have no more money.
What's the stakes you played against him most?
I played him in both 5100 no limit heads up and 5100 no limit cap. So he was new to no limit hold'em and I was new to cap, so we would just keep battling each other in each other's game. But he learned to play no limit faster than I learned how to play cap.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like much of a battle.
I like battling. It's fun.
Yeah, I know.
I know it was a big lesson, but it was still a lot of fun. And I realized how much skill there was in cap. And in cap hold'em, it's kind of got some similarities to short deck. So I would expect that True Teller is going to be one of the best in short deck. He's going to know shoving ranges really well and try to push really small equities.
Yeah, it's good. This guy is just if you think about being a wizard, he's like the grandmaster wizard.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's one of the best all-time poker players he's ever been, and it's incredible how fast he picks up new games. It's insane. I mean, he's played online high stakes 8 game and immediately settled in himself. He played high stakes PLO, just jumps in new games, highest stakes. It's incredible. I have so much respect for that guy.
So he's all in here, Queen 10, in good position against 10-9 suited of Bjorn Lee.
9-10 jack.
You know what's funny is that they always ask for flops that give them the lead, but it's really good for their opponent as well. They need the sweat.
Now we're right, there's king of spades.
Bjorn's got 40% here. That's a nut straight for True Teller.
Man, I'm so excited to see this guy play.
Yeah, I was waiting to see him play last time. He wasn't on the feature table that much. So it's good to see him here in this event. Another player coming in.
Oh, that's action.
Yeah, Roy Cal flops a set. That's out 20,000. Flank, top pair in a straight draw. In position. Take one off.
Gets there. And he has the jack of spades as well. So that means the 10 of spades wouldn't be any good to Rui.
Check, check. It's full house. Roy Cal looking to get some value. That's around the pot. Tricky spot because it doesn't really look like Flink has a straight too much to check back so quickly.
Yeah.
Pays it off.
Nice hand for Rui.
That was actually some pretty good value. Pot size bet.
打枪，打手枪，去打堡垒之夜。堡垒之夜。
So action on ST Zul Wang, Queen Jack suited.
先打你的牌，直接推了算了吗？不要。
He's gonna ship it all in.
堡垒，就是直接推了算了吗？
Pocket aces and pocket kings. This is a huge pot.
Wow, one French guy is gonna have a lot
挨
of
扣
chips already.
哎，我还没靠呢。
好。
And registration is closed. Rui Cal in with aces.
Yeah.
Romain has pocket
他
kings.
那个也是红塔，不是？这好像我也赢了。
Yes, we're rooting for you. We like the underdog.
直接来个8、9、10。
I like the ace. Just put the ace.
还是90。
8、8、9，8、8、9不行，8、8、9也还可以吧。
8、9差不多，比 preflop 好点。
9总是好大。
Queen Jack 10. ST's out in front, but both players have a club.
Chop pot。
Wow, wait a minute. wait, what's the percentage
不
now?
过这
This
个
is
牌不
like
发勾我也赢不了嘛，对吧？不发勾。
ST's actually in last place,
percentage now.
equity wise.
K10都不行。
Huh? Everyone is sleeping now?
King's behind, right?
Huh?
King behind.
Oh,
Wow, turn card is a king.
Queen
哎，
behind.
我还行，比我别。
Romain makes top set.
我靠！
River card's a queen.
我他妈最后一名。
So Romain is going to scoop this pot.
Maybe ace or 10.
ST makes a full house and is eliminated. Pocket ace has been cracked.
10 is the...
And registration just closed.
Cover, right?
I don't know, 5, 7. I don't know much about the other loss, right?
No.
Oh, such a sick pot.
Some points are red.
So here's the now current short stack Ong Xian, Queen 10 offsuit, under the gun. Tricky spot with his stack size.
Please complete the hand round, otherwise you can send your players for a 15-minute break. Once again, we're gonna have a chip race. The 1,000 value chips, so one player shoot a ball.
Running good, huh?
Running good indeed. So far, Queen 10 very live against Ace King. Will have, what, 43, 44%?
Yeah, I would say it's about 43, 44%. As long as you're not dominated. So Bryn
Eats
Kenny
an
has
ace.
reshoved.
Robert, can I start you?
Yeah.
Or whoever.
15.
To buy. This is like
Is that right? No, it's much more.
It's like 30, I think.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Nice business though.
Yeah, yeah. Take-
100% profit.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ong Shen gonna need to hit some cards. Comes a flop. Okay, so not a great flop. Bryn Kenny has one of the kings that he needs, 23%. Turn card's a king.
Wow.
So Bryn Kenny now needs to catch up. 14%. Again, it's a turn river.
That's sick.
That's crazy.
So many
Starting to
showdowns
become
like
standard.
this. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
such a roller coaster. I think the best thing to do is just close your eyes and scan the board. I mean, there's no fun in that, but
Yeah. It really has been turn and river every single time.
that would be one of the two worst hands in this game.
There's Chun. He did final table event number 1.
Tan Xuan,
Your favorite player.
my favorite player. First time we have him on screen. There we go.
He's got Queen 6 offsuit. This hand is pretty much garbage. But does he have other plans? Because most players they would have threw it away already.
Oh,
Reaching for chips.
Tan Xuan, first hand, delivers. Just immediately delivers, I guess.
He's like, am I really going to pull the trigger right now?
Maybe this is a little bit too crazy even for me. We just said that Jack 6 is one of the worst hands in this game. Queen 6 is not all that much better.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, he is reaching for chips.
Oh my god, this guy is so aggressive. This guy is so aggressive. This is why I love this,
Yeah.
watching this.
You know, in event number 2, we've seen so many change in strategy. Much more aggressive pre-flop. Jenton here of ace 8 offsuit in position.
Yeah, 155. 155.
It's not the greatest hand, but you do got position. He is going to fold. Gets Romain to fold better. Chun to fold better. Tan Xuan scoops the first spot, Queen 6 offsuit.
And this looks really out of the ordinary, and this might look way too aggressive and stuff, but we just don't see Tan Xuan getting caught in these situations. It's insane. It seems like his radar is always exactly fine-tuned. It's so impressive.
Pocket kings and ace king. Oh man. And the thing is, Lin in the cutoff only has one player to act behind the dealer button. Has limped ace king.
Really cool.
And then it looks like the trap has been set perfectly.
Yeah. Can we just point out that we look at how much equity ace king has here?
Yeah, it's got 43% against pocket kings. Well, actually, it looks like Bonamo still's got. Well, Bonamo actually has some a hand too.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So I believe Bonamo probably limped in one of the early positions.
How much you play? 1.5?
We don't know Bonamo's cards, but yes, he's probably playing around 1.5, I think.
1.36.
1.36?
So this is for about 90 antes.
I mean, money's getting close. We're 5 spots away from the bubble.
1.6.
While ace king here is a tough spot. If he can get away from this, he will save himself from Devon.
We have a $170,000 bubble, so definitely very important to consider these spots.
1.36.
I think with ace king, when you haven't put a raise in, you can definitely talk yourself into folding. You know, if he had already raised to like 200K, it's too committing at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But here, he's only put in 2 antes. and he's seen heavy action. There's a button raise and an all-in in front of him.
I think Ying is giving a little bit too much information to Devon here.
Yeah, but the thing is, it actually is a tough spot.
It really is, but you know, you have to consider that you're not closing the action for your own good here.
Mm-hmm. Well, as he tanks, let's take a look at this table. So all in a call. Choon at risk needs an 8 or a king.
Okay.
Choon's been eliminated. It was our 5th place finisher in event number 1. And let's take a look. Chua Yinglin still in the tank.
Class BB.
And with another elimination,
Yeah.
we might be 4 players from the money.
Exactly. He sees Choon walking off. This is all real time.
For Yinglin to consider ace-king here, that means he really understands the importance of trying to get to the money. So he does fold.
Fold. Wow.
That's a big laydown. Devon is going to have to call off of kings. So let's see what Justin Bonomo has. Aces or ace-king? That looks like ace-king.
That's an incredible fold.
Bonomo's like, you did not fold ace-king, man.
Yeah.
I need that ace. I need that ace. But he did.
And that's incredible because he, you know, he knows that Devon is behind him.
He actually has ace-queen, Justin Bonomo. Bonomo's in trouble. He needs to hit a straight.
Oh, king no good.
So now he needs to hit an ace. There's only 2 left in the deck.
Not gonna do it. So event number 1 winner is out.
You prefer me to fold?
Yeah, if you call, I'm like,
Yeah.
call.
Call.
I still call, but I throw up, I call.
Wow. So actually, the worst hand of the 3 and the best hand of the 3 got it in. Ace-king got out of there.
Very debatable if that's a compliment or not.
All right, so take a look at the other table. So the shortest stack is Tan Xuan and then Paul Fua. Wow, what a cooler, I think.
6, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Like 750 now.
38 more seconds. All in!
Call!
Call 啊
Call!
快呀！你猜我，那我就没办法了。9 10 9 10。哎呀，哪里？知道我们跟我说
64K buying, come on.
不要乱配。
哎呀，给 raise 4。
好啦，我独立说，
35。
看到你说啦。
Raise 4.
嘿嘿嘿。
So Paul's got jack. Oh, trip jacks. That's bad news for Tan Xuan. Needs an ace. GG.
Give me the chip.
Go play cash game.
Sorry.
Sorry, but let me just grab your chips.
输给我还好啦。Not your day.
Not true, no.
Set King King SS all lose.
没办法。
Yeah, just put your hand
Yeah,
up.
what can you do?
Yeah, King Jack.
5 way.
Yeah.
You know, Tan Xuan, he's just like, I'm going to go win more money in the cash game
Yeah.
instead.
I crush you guys.
I went crazy.
Mega bubble flip.
Mega bubble flip.
I'm glad I didn't just play the mega bubble flip.
Oh, yeah? Well, hard to be. Well, yeah, you can be flipping on that, I guess.
You don't want to be
different
flipping,
ways.
I can tell you that. But you want the dead money, so it's fair.
So lots of limps here. See some Broadway cards. Devon with a pretty strong hand as well on 10-8 suited. Isaac Haxton. That's the decision. We saw him make a raise at it earlier with a similar holding. I think both options are very cool. He decides to limp.
Jack 6 offsuit, the 7 deuce of short deck. No player has an ace. No one actually has a good piece at all. It's also hard to fire if you don't have a piece.
It's 2 pair for Jason Koon, but trying Lin makes it straight.
Jason Koon checks. Yeah, you gotta just start betting. There's 5 people in the pot. Someone's gotta have something.
Yeah.
So Jason Koon has got a weak 2 pair.
Pass.
Pass is better than fold.
Yeah, pass is much better than fold.
Pass is very distinctive.
Jason is gonna make the call. So pretty bad card actually, because Jason Koon would have been counterfeited. Ying Lin going for 250,000, trying to get called by anything. Jason Koon would have to be pretty creative to find some bluffs here.
It's a pretty sick spot. He blocks so many full houses. Just gotta wonder, like, oh my god, he does it.
All in.
Pulls the trigger.
He's got the blockers to the full house.
I mean, that's pretty cool, and it's on the exact bubble too. Wow, blocks all the full houses.
I should check the river.
Wow.
I think he quickly folded.
Wow, that is a move right there.
Yeah. Oh, that was amazing.
Is it binding if he says I fold, I fold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balls of steel.
Why?
I don't need to see.
No.
I don't need to see.
No,
Yeah. It's okay. He doesn't have to show.
You fold, right?
Unless you guys want to see, I don't.
That is some next level.
That is a play we haven't seen. So the blinds are 30,000 for the ante, 60,000 for the button ante, which is 2 times the amount. Haxton's going to call. King, queen suited for Jason Koon.
Very difficult for me now. Very difficult. I can sense the teamwork.
No.
So we got multiple calls. 4-way flop coming. Haxton has a double gut shot to the nuts for the jack. Jason Koon has a king high flush draw. Wow, Ying Lin makes a play of queen jack. He's got to draw to the nuts to hit the 10. It's a very bold play, but I think it's actually going to get Devin Tang, who got the current absolute best hand of pair of 9s right now, to fold. Devin still has to worry about 2 players behind him, so he does lay it down. Haxton, it's got a pretty good draw here. Even against Jack 10, he's got the best hand. This is an overbet. 2x the pot. Daxton still has to be worried about Jason Koon behind him.
All in.
He's going to make the play. Wow, Jason Koon with a king high flush draw. Going to have to lay this one down because it's so hard to make a flush. Actually, against the hands he's up against, he would want to play.
No! How? Oh my god!
So Ying Lin gets it in good.
How? You had what?
62% to stay in the tournament.
Oh.
I had king queen to stay.
Oh no.
Turn card is the king.
Queen jack high is going to win or what?
Looks like it.
River card is the 7. Paxton makes a straight. Ying Lin eliminated on the bubble. How sick is that?
Good game, brother.
He's just staring at his players. Good game. Wow, that's so sick.
Good game, man.
We're just gonna balance the table.
Why balance? We are 18.
Wow, so sick.
加油啊！打好一点，
Yeah,
下
I
次。
think it plays 4 and 4 and combined at 7.
Yeah, but we are. Yeah,
Oh,
we are 4.
交了学费了。
balance.
Yeah, no balance. That's right.
Ying Lin will not get any money. He's eliminated on a bubble for $0.
630.
Onto the other table, we can transition quickly. Romain makes it 225,000, 10-9 suited. Paul Foy re-raises to 700,000 with pocket aces. Romain actually has 38% with 10-9 suited, which is unheard of in No Limit Hold'em. He does suspect that Paul Foy actually has a strong hand, so he is going to call here. And he pretty much can play perfectly. As long as the ace doesn't come and he can hit some good equity, he can pretty much Paul Foy to attest for all of his chips. In this game, you always have very high equity, so you know you are going to call 3-bets a lot. That's why you do want to make the sizing bigger. Wow, Romain flops an open-ended straight draw as 43%. If Romain...
We've already played 4 hands.
If Romain can be aggressive, he'd put Paul Foy in a very tough spot. Romain can easily have a hand like Jack 10 suited. So Paul is going to continuation bet here. 400,000, it's a smallish bet. This is pretty much one of the dream flops you can hope for when you're Romain in a 3-bet pot. 3-bet pots are very rare, and oftentimes a guy 3-betting does have aces or kings. So Romain's trying to think about, if he shoves all in, would Paul fold pocket aces? Would he fold pocket kings? He does shove. He thinks it's possible that Paul would fold.
Jack 啊，等 Jack。
So he puts his opponent on Jack 10, possibly.
Go.
Paul makes the call.
Not happy.
5.4 million chips. This is the biggest pot of the tournament so far. Romain has 43% to knock out Paul Foy with 9-10 suited.
Jack is nice.
Paul Foy makes a good call. Just knows there's too much in there.
You almost for him?
Maximum excitement.
AC. Ace.
Turn card's the king of clubs.
How many out? 2, 4, 6, 3 more.
36%
No.
to knock out Paul Foy.
3 plus 6, 9.
Here comes the river card. It's a 6 of clubs. Romain Arnaud knocks out Paul Foy. Runner, flush.
Good call.
I go in, you 4, please. Please flop,
Yes.
So Mikita Bodzikowski pocket queens. It's going to limp. So a bunch of calls. Jen can get a free flop here of a7. So a set of queens for Bodzikowski, and he checks. Romain has the nut straight draw. And a set of sixes for Devin Tang. This is a super action flop. $180,000. Now if Devin raises, he's going to be in big trouble because Bodzikowski is going nowhere. Devin just calls. He knows if he raises, it looks really strong. Now, Bodzikowski, you see a bet and a call in front of you. I think he's going to raise. It just seems you don't want to give two guys a chance to hit a straight out of position. Wow, he just calls here. I guess he doesn't want to play a huge bloated pot right now against a player that can cover him. Interesting. Turn card is an 8. It's a blank. The 8 literally doesn't change anything. It could possibly give someone some backdoor club draws, but no one has that. This pot is still going to be huge. Romain sees a bet and a call in front of him, so he knows that someone probably has at least top pair. They actually both have a set. Romain is the chip leader, and he's going to fire again. He knows this looks insanely strong. It's immense pressure as there's several people with just 1 million chip stacks. Devin, a set of sixes. He knows his opponent could have king, queen. It is possible to have queens and kings. No straight got there. Does he want to just call and play a river, or does he want to go all in? If he does go all in, he kind of puts himself in a situation where he only gets called by worse. But then again, if he doesn't go all in, he lets a straight draw potentially get there. So action is on Devin Tang. Looks like he's gonna just call here. Wow, this is a huge pot. And Mikita Bodzikowski, he doesn't think Devin Tang's got him beat. The only hand he loses to is pocket kings. And that's if Romain didn't raise pocket kings pre-flop. There is so much in the middle. There's 2,150,000. He knows one person is likely on a draw. It's hard for both players to have a made hand. If he just calls here, he gives that person a chance to hit. Mikita also doesn't really want to bust against the chip leader too, so there's something crossing his mind as he knows there's two players that has only 1 million chips remaining. This is such a huge pot. And there's no raises yet. Just bets and calls. So Makita trying to think, should he shove? Should he just call? Does he think someone would call with king queen? Does he think someone could even have a set of sixes, as most players don't play pocket sixes? He's out of position. When you're out of position, just calling gives your opponent the chance to play perfectly. Almost 2 minutes in the tank. He's going to go all in. There's just too much in the middle.
It's 3 million.
Romain knows that Badziakowski is not bluffing here. He actually has 31% equity. He's going to lay it down. Now, Devin here, this has got to be so annoying because he actually beats king-queen. He loses to queens and kings. Very possible for Makita to have queens and kings. This is a limp pot from early position. There's 2 players with only 1 million chips on the final table with 7 players remaining. And you can see he's not snap calling for a set of sixes because he knows that a set over set is very possible. He knows that Makita would not bluff here because of the way the hands played out. The thing that's crossing Devin's mind right now is that why didn't Makita bet the flop with a set of queens and kings? Why didn't he check raise the flop when there was a bet and a call? This is such an insane pot. So Devin in the tank, rightfully so. If he calls and is wrong, he's going to be eliminated from the tournament before 2 guys with 1 million chips left with huge pay jumps. I think this would be the sickest laydown so far, if he can do it. He makes the call.
He's got out. Set of sixes, I think.
Oh man, 1 out remaining, 4% chance.
Too sick.
The biggest pot of the tournament, 7,555,000 in the middle.
Too sick.
Lots of respect to him for even considering it.
Yeah. I think the line makes him think, I just got to call because he didn't check raise the flop.
I did not fold a 6. The dream is alive.
1 more card to go.
Me neither. There's 4.
Maybe you would fold sixes.
Oh! What? Oh. Oh.
Wow.
I wasn't kidding.
Did you see Devin wasn't even looking. He just says, oh.
That has to be the most
1
insane hand.
outer.
Short deck.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone's shocked. I'm shocked too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking out. Really?
My heart stopped.
You just gotta believe.
Playing for
Sometimes you gotta short
$1.26 million.
You know, like once I heard
Believing didn't
there
seem
is 2
important.
dead cards, there
He
is 2
didn't
dead
believe at
cards.
all.
Well, I don't know. I made it very clear that I did not fold a 6 and that it was gonna come.
Just ATO.
Yeah, and then you told him he got there. He didn't believe.
Yeah, he didn't. He was like, huh? That's actually great.
Oh
TV.
my god. He took off his microphone.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. And I looked at you and said, you did it.
2.5, 2.6, 2.7.
Yeah, and then you went, oh.
What a massive blow to Makita Badziakowski.
Devin is not eliminated. He could have got some massive pay jumps.
Yeah. But it meant the most important thing.
1 million. 2 million.
Wow.
7.5 million pot.
8,
Biggest pot of the tournament.
Legendary.
3,
a one-outer. He had 4% remaining going to the river.
I mean, in a game where everybody always seems to have 40% and everything, that's
A
incredible.
lot of millions, Mikita. Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it.
More than that.
A lot more than
25
7.4.
starts in stacks.
We're still shocked.
Yeah, that's
This is true PogChamp. This is not something you see very often. And when you see it, you know, it already gets broadcasted. Everybody shows the hand, but this is at a final table with 1.26 million for first.
Yeah, Devin was a big stack, clashed with the other big stack. He was going to get up. He took off his microphone. He didn't even look at the river coming out and says, "Oh, you got quads, by the way." 4% chance of that happening.
That's incredible. I mean, when he was thinking about it, Mikita must have thought, "Oh my God, I can't believe he almost folded that," because it's incredible already to fold a set, and then the emotional roller coaster there. It's insane.
Yeah, and you know what? When that card dealt, everyone wasn't. It was just silence.
Yeah.
No yelling, no nothing. It was like, what just happened?
I felt sick when I saw it. It's just like you don't expect it, and there's so much anticipation when you're looking at the board and you see it hit like that.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a good series.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun final table to watch from now because everybody's so invested in a different way, and I think for Devin this is going to feel like a free roll.
Devin is still stacking his chips right now. Mikita Badziakowski only has 300,000. He has a starting stack of the tournament, 300,000.
Wild.
He's got pocket eights. Mikita got his opponent to put it all in. So little equity. Now he's got pocket eights in a tough spot. He's gonna shove all in here. Practically on. He still has 25,000 remaining. He's got 10 antes. Jason Koon wakes up with pocket kings. Trying to finish off Badziakowski here. This is one of the biggest prize pools too. Oh my, so Jason Koon here, pocket kings.
All in.
He is going to reshove, isolate. Try to kick out people who's got like ace queen.
No safe for me.
So Badziakowski is at risk.
Counting eights.
I had the other two.
You had one. Fuck. Let's go for a straight then.
I'll take 9.
9-6.
Mikita, I want to win the hand, but if you get me, buddy, I'm not going to give you a hard time about it.
If you ever want to lose one, that's the one.
One time. And one time.
Here comes the flop.
That's a short deck, kind of.
I fold King 10. I fold King 10.
Fold queen?
I fold King 10.
I don't see how
I don't wanna do
Badziakowski
it
can
to
come
him.
back.
Well, anything is possible.
The game is over. Good game, GG.
GG, buddy.
Yeah, GG to Badziakowski. That's such a sick last two hands for him. 215,000 for his efforts, US dollars. He played excellent. Sometimes though, short deck just happens to you.
Yeah, he got short decked. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. What a rough way to go.
Yeah, even he's a little bit rattled. Like he's just looking at the payout structure right now. Like I should be up there.
Yeah.
So sorry to lose you there, Mikita. Got a bit unlucky at the end there.
Yeah, that was a brutal hand, but you know, that's the beauty of short deck. You always have some chances, so you're never dead.
But on these Triton events, you have quite a good record, 2-time main event champion. Obviously, you'll be going for the third this time.
Yeah, I obviously hope so, and I'm gonna play all the tournaments here. And I was lucky in the previous time, got unlucky in this final table. It's all fine. It's all fine. We're just having fun.
And you love playing in Asia. What is it that brings you here? Obviously, the stakes are high. You're just a purely high-stakes player these days.
Yeah, that's the biggest motivation. Basically, they having the biggest tournaments. They having like the biggest binds, huge fields for this type of binds, and yeah, that's what attracts all the Western pros here.
Of course, poker's about winning the money, but how much do the titles mean to you? Going for that third one, I mean, that must be a real. You must be really after that one.
I could tell you that I'm going. I would be happy to win this one more than any other, probably. I could tell you that. Yeah, but in general, it's not that important. You know, when you actually play in tons of tournaments, like it's just a matter of time when you're gonna win one or like lose another 10, and you know.
Cool. And of course, there's a packed tournament schedule this week. But will you find any time to play a couple of cash games?
I would be happy to play if I will have a chance. Let's see.
And finally, looking at the table, who do you think is going to take this one down? If you had to bet a little bit of cash, who would you put it on?
Yeah, that's a tough question. I would just take a cheap leader, I say. So for now, it's a D1, I guess.
Probably a safe bet, a good bet. Okay, Makita, thanks for talking to us. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Yeah, we use it in the 1 million here. $500K Hong Kong is too small stakes to worry about shot clocks, but 1 million.
Nobody's
okay,
gonna really be
fine.
trying too hard.
Put some time pressure on people.
One 3 4 0. 4 5.
So Wai Long Chan's going to open shove ace king. Pocket aces for Devin Tang. This guy has got everything going for him. This is a massive cooler.
A little under 2.5.
Devin here. Trying to decide, should he just call or should he reshove all in? Also trying to make it look like he's a little bit weaker than he really is. Try to induce some action behind him.
All in.
He's all in.
So he is all in.
Fold.
So Wai Long is at risk, in big trouble.
Whoa.
Even was the guy who almost went out in 7th. Massive chip leader. He can knock out another player. Really needs 2 kings or like a queen jack 10. That's some bad news. Looking for some running cards.
He's gonna get a sweat.
He's gonna get a sweat.
Like flop. No.
Turn 8.
Unless the board pairs. Nope.
Yeah, short deck like turn.
Hey, he got pretty happy about that.
Oh shit, the alarm.
My phone's going.
What the fuck is that?
Weather alert, maybe?
Emergency alert?
Cards at 10. Wai Long Chan's going to be eliminated in 7th place. He got a pay jump. But he got 6th place.
Can
So he
somebody
did get a
translate
pay
that
jump.
for me, please?
Yeah,
It's
I've got it a
bit
few
unnerving.
times. I've got it a few times.
Oh, okay.
So he cashes for 2,075,000 Hong Kong dollars. That is 270,000
I don't
USD.
want to joke about it.
Yeah.
Played pretty good. Another final table for him.
Oh, aces again. Devin Tang. He's gonna call.
Paxton, ace 10. We've seen him kind of make some shoves occasionally. 2.3 million. It is quite a bit. And if he had less, he would always shove. Here, I think it's close for him.
That's a big move. That's 60 antes.
Wow, so Haxton is at risk of ace-10. Even pocket aces.
Make sure I didn't misread my hand.
So Haxton, oh, he's in big trouble. Even set the trap perfectly. He raised pre-flop. He wouldn't have got reshoved on. That is a good flop.
It's going to be a sweat.
Right?
Yeah, there's going to be a sweat unless the board pairs or an ace hits. That's pretty much the only
That's true. I was trying to name a blank. I couldn't. All right, so there's a little bit of a sweat.
Yeah, 3 jacks now.
Significant in the game we're playing.
Oh my God, Jason Koon.
Comes the river card.
All right. All right, Ike. Good game, bro.
Yep, Deven makes the nut flush and eliminates Isaac Haxton in 5th place. Cashes with 345,000.
Nice payday for Ike there. Seen Ike go for some big pre-flop all-ins.
Yeah, he was hoping his opponent didn't wake up with like an ace-king type hand. But he had pocket aces.
Backfired for him this time.
Yeah, he's earned it. He can stack a few chips.
Everyone got a $100,000 US pay jump just now.
Maybe Jason Koon can rectify some lost chips here.
All in?
Oh, wow.
I think given Jason Koon's stack size, I don't see how he can get away from jacks.
Yeah, it's only a little more than 30 antes.
How much are you playing?
3.4, including, let's see, it's like yes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 3.3 behind.
So Jetton wants to know how much his opponent has behind. He does go all in. Actually going to get it in bad.
A big one.
So again, they're all in. They could flip-flop again.
Yeah.
Jason Koon actually in really good shape here.
Staring him down.
Yeah, staring him down. Flop is that way.
Straight.
Queens.
Jack.
Jason.
These are just things that could happen. These are just things that could possibly happen.
I'm just going to look at the flop. I'm not going to dirty you.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Him and I have this. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, should have done it.
Short deck.
Short deck.
9, 10.
Ace of spades.
26% for
1
Jetton.
10 dead, 1 9 dead. Peter and Jason.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. It's been a while.
Peter.
Oh, he's so friendly.
Comes the turn card. 7.
God, 9, 10 after all.
Jet needs an ace or a 9.
Yeah, 9.
Oh my God, he gets there.
GG.
That's a rough one. Jason Koon out in 4th. Takes home $446,000. Rest of the field now guaranteed $590,000. Very rough way to go for him.
Yeah, he played well. I mean, we saw him make those big plays throughout the tournament today. Another final table for him in short deck.
Yeah, very successful here at the Triton series. Man, that King 10 bluff, that's one that we can remember. Some excellent strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did get unlucky there.
It's so pretty.
So Jason, a bit of a tough one to take there. How long does it take you to deal with stomach-killing ones like that?
I play this game a lot, so I'm used to taking nasty beats like that. It happens. It was nothing like the one Makita took today, so, you know, it was 75-25 pre-flop. It happens, and yeah, it's unfortunate. I felt like I executed pretty well today, but poker tournaments are about the long run. They're not about one day of poker, so today wasn't my day.
On the plus side of things, it's another final table under your belt, another one on the amazing list you're building fast. That must feel good.
Yeah, it's another mark down in the step of my career. I really enjoy playing the game, and I'm happy that I kind of had a late renaissance to learn a new game at the end of, or towards the end of my career. So it's I'm happy to be here every day.
And what are your plans for the rest of the week? Going to play every tournament?
Yeah, unless like a huge cash game breaks out or something, I'll be playing most of the tournaments.
And you must tell me what it's like to go back to Texas Hold'em. If you jump in this six-handed, is it quite boring to see a deuce six in your hand?
No, I think standard Hold'em's a great game. I might be thinking I have a wheel draw for a few hands when I don't, but I really enjoy Texas Hold'em. It was my first love, and I still very much enjoy playing it.
Fantastic. Thanks for talking to us, Jason.
Yes, for sure.
And we'll talk next time. Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, when you're here, you really want to win, of course. Also, big difference in payday. You go and double the money if you finish just 2 spots higher. Crazy to think about how important it is to finish in that top 3 or heads up, or take a tournament down when you get so far. And we have 2 monsters here, 3-handed. And bad news for Romain because he's trailing. He's also slow playing. David again with aces. It's going to be the 3rd time that we see him play a really big pot with aces. Oh man, I can't see Romain any way, shape, or form get away from this hand. Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, indeed.
Ace machine. This is machine. QQ.
What a spot here. Romain's gonna need some straight possibilities perhaps, or to just flat out hit a queen. Well, there's the straight possibilities. Always a shot here, 35%. Oh, it's almost never easy. Still down to a queen or a 10. We're gonna say goodbye to a 3rd place finisher. He doesn't get there. David finishes it off in style. I know Romain out in 3rd. Takes home $590,000. Great effort from him. Really solid performance. Excellent short deck player.
The chip counts 18 million to 2.5 million.
Oh, this is rough.
I mean, Devin's been, ever since that one-outer, he's just been going up, busting many players. He's got 1 more to go to be the champion event number 2 for a huge prize. So Devin limps with Queen 10 suited. Jen's got to be pretty happy to take a free flop of 10-6.
A little bit of relief for Jet, and finally out flops Devin here, but it's definitely not an easy pot to play. Bottom pair.
It's pretty tempting to put a little bit of chips out there because of how vulnerable your hand is. So it's gonna put the minimum out there. I actually don't really mind this call that much because of all the backdoor opportunities. Your head's up. He still has 33% equity. If it goes check on turn, he probably makes some bluffs. The king's not really the ideal card to get. Might even have the best hand.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of future possibilities for a hand like Queen 10.
Yeah, I think this can really only be done in heads up. Short deck, not so popular multi-way. Check. It's improved.
My goodness. I really feel for Peter Jetten here. He's definitely shown that he wants to step on the gas pedal here and there, and that he's not afraid to mix it up now, get more aggressive, but he just gets torched by the deck.
Devin checks. It's pretty hard for Jetten to bluff at this because Devin looks like he's got a 7 or high or bigger.
1-5-3,000 with 3,000 ante.
At the same time, you know you can't win.
Yeah.
He has the third, well, I guess in terms of high cards.
Well, he's going to reach for chips, and it should work. Jen's like, I don't want to just bleed. I need to fight for some pots.
Yeah, I think he's playing really well.
That's half the pot.
140, 240.
The line that Jetten's taken actually looks like a 7. It's very credible. It's not too big of a bet sizing. Wow, calls him with queen high.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Jetten's playing good, but Devin is playing better. It's like, what did you just call me with?
Yeah, that has to be so frustrating.
He didn't even take that long.
Yeah. Just thinking, because you know, I think it was Devin's suggestion to take a small break before the heads up started, and later it might be closing soon, right, for the other tournament.
Oh yeah, he's trying to make sure he misses registration. You know? Oh no, he's trying to shut out Jetten from entering the no limit event.
Just to get him tilted.
Yeah.
Oh wow, 2 monsters here.
I think these hands, they can go all in.
Yeah, these are true monsters.
He's gonna start with a limp. Jetten's need to try to find a way to get Devin to put all his chips in dominated. But if you look at the equity, Devin's not even that far behind. 41%, and he's dominated.
That's actually insane. That he's 41% to win.
Yep.
While being dominated.
Yeah, it helps to be a hand that can make a lot of straights. Of course, flush. So I'm curious to see if he decides to limp shove or limp call.
All in.
He does shove. Jetton's got a call here. I mean, it's just heads up. You got one player to beat. You can't raise to fold his hand. There's the call.
Classic.
Classic.
Classic race in short deck.
So Jetton, ace-jack at risk. Devin needs to hit some kind of straight or flush to ship this tournament. The difference is 350,000 US dollars right now. Here comes the flop. Oh, that is a lot of equity for Devin Tang. 40%. Any ace, any nine. Comes a turn card. It's an 8. It's got 25% to knock out Jetton and seal this tournament. Comes the river card. It's a 9.
It. All over.
Oh, good game.
Good game.
Good job, man.
Congratulations to Peter Jetton. 915,000. He played well. Devin Tang's the man, though.
Thank you.
Yep. Winner of event number 2 here. $1,246,000. Really well played. Ran really, really well today, but on top of that, he played extremely solid.
Yeah, he played really well.
Hug.
The hug.
No, I'm
the
kidding.
dealer for the He's a funny guy.
To the winner goes the spoils.
Wow, Devin Tang, this is a big score from.
Last card. Last card.
Bragging rights.
Huh?
Very nice. One of the friendliest guys on the circuit here.
Yeah. The deciding hand was that pocket sixes hand against Mikita Badziakowski. Ever since that hand, he eliminated a majority of the players. He might have eliminated everyone. It's possible. Devin Tang is the champion, 9,730,000 Hong Kong dollars. That's 1,264,000 USD.
Devin, congratulations.
Thank
you.
You
Came here last year and came 4th, I believe, in the very same event. How does it feel to go that few steps further and actually take it down?
Oh, I'm very happy about it. Got very lucky, and yeah, from there, I was lucky. Like I think the whole way. Yeah.
A tough opponent heads up, Peter Jetton. We all know he's a very good player, but you went in with a big stack and you got the job done. There was a couple of times he looked like coming back, but tough man to beat.
There was certainly like chances for him to come back. So, and I was aware of that. Yeah, thank you.
And tonight, will you have time to celebrate, or will you allow yourself to have a few drinks, or are you going to focus on tomorrow's poker and it's all about the poker?
Yeah, I'm going to play the bigger one. So that was the plan all the way. So partying after the event, after tomorrow's event. Yeah.
And the overall table, the final table here today, do you think it was a very tough field to play against?
It was a tough field, for sure. A tough field, yeah, definitely. When you're playing this big and you get to the final table, like, you have to play your best. Yeah.
Well, congratulations and a fantastic victory.
Okay,
and we'll see you in the next event.
Thank you very much.
7,555,000 in the middle, and 1 out remaining, 4% chance. The biggest pot of the tournament.
Oh! Wow, that has to be the most insane hand.